Hey everyone, you're joining me in mid-fight here. I just wanted to go back and um, see if we can beat all those thugs or whatever, so that's what we're going to try and do. So we're just jumping right into this.
Did you see that?
I hear your words.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
I will hear you.
Damn it.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Uh-oh.
The rock sings true.
All right.
What? Okay.
Get a couple more to come out. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Balance
What's up, Chief?
in all things. I am wounded.
Ready.
It is
What's the
I.
word, Chief?
Okay. Come on, we can take one more.
Okay.
Come on.
Endure.
What's up?
In enduring growth strong. Just valley.
Guess. Like a right enough sword.
Good as done.
Oh, that's a lot.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
So daft.
All right.
Good as done.
Okay. Brought quite a bit of them.
What's up?
Endure.
Yeah?
In enduring growth. I'm hurt.
Oh no.
He'll be up in
Yep.
a bit.
Brought too much.
You're all right now.
All right.
aren't you?
All right.
What's up?
Endure.
Yeah?
In enduring grow strong.
Sure, why not?
Come Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Alright.
Good as done.
Wonder.
Endure. In enduring, grow
If I try
strong.
this way.
What's up? Yeah? Good as done.
Oh, now. Oh, sure. Now they. No.
I hear your words. Trench's folly.
All right.
What? What's up,
I will
Chief?
hear you. Your will be done. Die.
What's the word, Chief?
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
What's up?
Balance
Yeah?
in all things.
Aye?
Okay.
I'm gone. It is I,
Okay.
and your will be done.
Okay. We got a lot of them.
Ready.
What's up, Chief? Damn it. Okay. What's the
I
word,
hear
Chief?
your
I'm here.
words. Trench's folly.
What's up?
All right. Last one.
Okay. Yeah.
I will hear
Aye,
you.
what?
Damn it. How many times must this fool die?
Okay. So since that's the only one left.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
We'll just go in there.
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
The rock sings true. I hear your
Yeah.
words. All right.
Small red key. Oh. Okay. Maybe now we're getting somewhere. There she is. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dog. See you around, Cutter.
Updated my journal.
You see a dead body of a Davis. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long since set in. Check the corpse, see if you can determine what killed it. As you touch the corpse, a sudden shock passes through your body, and there is a stirring in the air, like a wind has found its way into the building and it's fighting to get free. You feel a strange, retching pain in your skull as if someone is hammering on it sharply. Try and focus. Your vision goes black for a moment, and the hammering pain fades until it sounds like it's coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused as if you are seeing it through a mist. The hammering dies, and you suddenly see a spectral vision of the Dabbis entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance that the Dabbis came through. The Dabbis turns, pauses, and then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one as if testing it. The Dabbis completes its circuit of the room and then pauses by the door it once entered and begins hammering, chipping away at the stone, but with every blow the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black and the hammering continues, first at a steady pace, then slower, then slower. Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you are once again standing beside the corpse of the Dabbis. It looks as if it's withered away here, trapped in the building.
Done.
Save, just in case. This is the place. I found you lying right here where we stand. Whoa. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulses with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push it away through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle in. It curves, becoming more and more pronounced as you find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face. What is that? I don't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm leaving before we find out, eh? Not just yet. This is something. Suddenly a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a canopy of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly yet seems to come from all around you. You. It cannot be you. Greetings. The wind around you has stopped, but the voice still somehow present. You are restored again. I saw you destroyed. Destroyed where? I saw you destroyed here in front of me. I see it all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow. Where a shadow they rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind there is a brief glimmer of, hey. Don't rub on that microphone, kitty. There is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Close your eyes and try to remember. Yes, you remember. The voice of the alley rings in your ears. scattering images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed as soon I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds, soon stones will crumble and the floating ones will repair me to destruction. You're dying? Pressure's too much, too many places floated inside, not enough space, must divide. Divide? Must be in the way. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh? Freaky, so where are we technically standing right now? I don't really want to know the answer to that, Mort. The voice continues. Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apparatuses will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward. What do you need to divide? The floating one is upon me. Repairing it, it prevents me from dividing. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again. Repairs anew. Must remove floating one. You want me to kill the Dabus in the alley? Remove it. Only then can I divide. Very well, I'll remove the Dabus for you.
Updated my journal.
You see a Dabus. It is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. And turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. I must attend to my duties. No time to speak. I understand. I just thought you should know that I discovered a body of the Dabus in this alley. The Dabus cocks its head slightly to one side. Dead where? Truth. It lies in an abandoned building not far from here. It looks as though it got trapped inside somehow. The Dabus stares at you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction of the abandoned building. Farewell. I think that should do it. I spoke with the Dabus. I told him about the dead brethren, and he left to investigate.
Updated my journal.
Yes, the floating one no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. I see. Now that it is trapped, you can divide without interference, right? Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. It changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. You want me to undo the Dabus's changes? How? Seek out the parts of me floating. The floating one has changed. Reverse the changes. Undo the repairs. Must be exact. Precise. Only then can I divide. Very well. I'll find and reverse the repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and a pry bar should do the trick.
Updated my journal.
Okay. But where to make these repairs? This?
I'm gone.
Examine the structure more closely. It appears the Dabus was in this process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into the place all over the old ones. With the right tool, it may be possible to reverse the repairs. Use the pry bar to loosen the boards. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan as it weights lift unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. And then he was like working over here. Yeah. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place, taking a step back to examine your handiwork. You notice that strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Is that it? Possibly? Come on. As you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley once again assault your ears, and through them the voice speaks. You have returned. I have reversed the repairs you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way is now open to you.
Updated my journal.
The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and roiling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated my journal.
You there, sir. You look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Is this the one? It's a skull, isn't it? That's the one he wants. Get it. Hey, let go of me. Help, help! Well.
All right.
Oh, it's all of Mort's stuff. I was like, what is this? Interesting.
Aye. What is it you want then?
I had a question about how you found my body. Well, what were you doing looking for bodies in the pregnant alley? I mean, you would have had to creep your way through the tenement, then past the Davis to get there, and the place isn't even heavily trafficked as the rest of the hive. So why would you even look for bodies there? She shrugs. Rest of the hive is picked clean, it is. Got to find new spots to poach deaders. You do? As she speaks, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, and you suddenly realize she's lying to you. Are you sure? There must be something in your tone, because it stops Anna's tail dead for a moment. Then it resumes, a little slower than before. I think... She frowns, and then she seems a little uncertain. I don't usually go there to scarp deaders, I don't. To think of it, I'd never been there before. I just kind of came across it. So why did you go there? I didn't. I just did, and lucky for you I did, or you'd still be there. The same crawling sensation as before warms up in the back of your skull, and with it comes another realization Anna's lying, but oddly enough, she doesn't know she's lying. Anna, were you compelled to go there? Is that how you found me?
Updated my journal.
She nods slowly. Aye, mayhap. She gives a half-hearted shrug. It wasn't one of my usual haunts, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to see what was there that day, and there you were, dead as a timber, she pauses. Like you were a lodestone, you were. I don't know what led me to find you. Curious. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll end this episode here. So thank you very much for joining me on this playthrough of Planescape Torment. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next one.